Good afternoon and welcome to the problem of being awake. I wanted to explain the real difference between two words that sound like they're good but they're not. One of them is and one of them isn't. And that is equality and equity. Now, if you're in the workplace, you've probably come across equity and as a DEI, diversity, equity and inclusion. This is probably, I think, the biggest threat to democracy the West has ever come up with. It's obviously come from the woke uprising. So what they mean, well, equality means equal rights. Now, England certainly, I can say, but most of the Western world believe in equal rights. There may be people who don't necessarily believe it in their heads, but on paper and in public, they still have to. Everyone has equal rights. Trans people have equal rights. What they don't have is the right to more than equal rights, which is what they seem to keep banging on about. Now,
Hi, just a quick one to say, if you're enjoying this video, do consider subscribing, liking and sharing and clicking the notification bell, share it with your friends. It does really help the channel, helps me, and I don't make much money out of YouTube. I think it was $35 last time, so it's not exactly, I spend a lot more than I make. So all these things are very helpful. If you like the video, please do click that like button and subscribe and share it with your friends.
Now, this is an example. So equality, there is nothing a trans person can do that I can't do, except potentially they have to pick a bathroom and it has to be the one that matches their genitalia. I don't have that problem. I always go to the men's room. I tell a lie. I once had to go to the ladies, but I was very self-conscious about doing it very quickly. I just really needed to pee. I was very scared that I might get caught in there. So that's a normal way of looking at being in ladies' toilets. An unnatural way of looking at being in the ladies' toilets is that you belong there as a man and that your penis should be used in ladies' toilets. It shouldn't. It should be used in male toilets if you have one. If you have a vagina, you use the female toilets. It's simple. Now, if you have any confusion, there'll be male, there'll be female. I'm in favour of transgender toilets. But transgender people don't seem to be, so they want more than their fair share again. There is a couple of transgender toilets which has the male and female cross over each other quite well. Otherwise, I'd just say, if you're really confused, male or female, female's on the left, male's on the right, walk into the wall. That's the place. In between is the place. But DEI, so equality, you've got. DEI is not about equality, it's equity. So diversity, equity and inclusion. If you're a school child or university student, you'll be being taught about it. If you're in the workplace, the odds are it's entered your workplace and it's run from your HR division. And I would suggest that they are tyrants with cups of tea and biscuits. That's what I would say. I've not known people to come out of a DEI investigation from their HR department with a job still. Because what it says, well, diversity. Great. I like diversity. I'm not going to say the thing the other guy said. Diversity is good for any culture. Absolutely. As long as everyone wants to be in that culture. If you want to be in a different culture that has different values, go there and be in there. Inclusivity is the I. Absolutely. You want your workplace to be inclusive of everybody. And in that, I do mean of everybody. Absolutely. There's no reason to have non-inclusivity in your business. Equity is the big, big problem. Equity is communism 101. One person put it brilliantly. Somebody could work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, while the other person watches TV and eats pizza 7 days a week. Now, under the rules of equity, that person would get equal pay. The junk food eating, TV watching guy deserves as much as the guy who works 12 hours, 7 days a week. Now, that's not fair. So equity is not about fairness. It's about everyone being the same. Now that's not popular And it shouldn't be proposed in a democratic society or any society that's not socialist. It's a socialist communist ideology. Equity. Everyone gets the same. The ideal is everyone puts in the same amount of work and everything gets shared in the same way amongst the people. But it's impossible, isn't it? Because this came about when it was mainly to do with farming. In the modern day world, we can't all do the same thing and get paid the same. We'd have no distinctions. We'd get very confused and a leader would rise to the top. And that's when we get totalitarianism. So equity means no matter how lazy someone else is, you still need to pay them and you still need to make sure that they have everything that the hardest working member amongst us has. So it's basically we're only as good as our least productive person. Now, do we want that in England? I think the answer is groundbreaking. No, we don't. We want a meritocracy because a meritocracy provides jobs. It provides innovation, intuition. It provides so much more than its opposite. So in terms of equity, should the CEO of a global company who has to spend his entire life working on that company be paid the same as a janitor at that company who he employs because the job is one he created from growing his company? No. His meritocracy suggests he's the top dog. He gets paid the top dollar. Second top dog, second top dollar, third top dog, third top dollar, or pound. But I like the word top dollar. So, and that's how it should be. And then, yes, we want people to be paid the same for the same job. The reasons around that people throw around are sketchy. There's about 17 reasons about pay gaps and things. But we don't want people getting a free ride. I don't see why we should have to pay for people to get a free ride. If they want to get a free ride, they should have to pay for it, or their parents. So anyway, I'll leave it there. That's information. That's what equity means. It means equality of outcome, which means that the end result is completely equal. It also means that suddenly brain surgeons who are predominantly male would have to be split 50-50 and then amongst the minorities. And before you know it, because women don't like to be brain surgeons, although there are more female surgeons on the NHS than there are male surgeons. Women don't like to operate on brains. They operate in other areas. Now, if I'm having my brain operated on, I want somebody who wanted the job to do it. And I think I'll leave it there. If you like this, do please subscribe and share. It helps. It really does. I hate asking, but it does, and it makes a difference. If you didn't like it, you've already gone. So that's good. Have a good day, and I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative or humorous or something good. And most of my videos I try to make good. Doesn't mean they always turn out brilliantly for everybody, but I do try my best. If you do like the channel, you did like what you hear, please do subscribe, click the like button, share it with your friends, click the notification button so you get my updates when I release new videos. And thank you again for watching. It's always a pleasure and it's never a chore. You be lucky, I'll be good.